Yo, man, it's been like 3 weeks. Maybe longer.
Been like
But
5,000 years, brother.
needed to, you know, a little mental break. I've been at least I don't man Phil might miss a couple of weeks, but I've been doing this on straight for 2 straight years. So without missing a week. At least once a week. So yeah, now I needed a little time for me. But yeah, it's great to be back to get on schedule. Philip, Phil will be traveling the world, entourage of a bunch of assorted women. That's why he's laughing. Look at him giggling. Look at him. He be in Las Vegas with the cheerleaders. I saw him. He be in Baltimore with all the little shorties in the casino. I seen you, Phil. And he made a little bit of time today for us. And today, what we're going to talk about, we're going to run through a few movies. I don't know if Phil's seen everything, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Miss Marvel, the season finale. We're going to talk about The Boys, season in total, but season finale. We're going to talk about Thor. Me and Phil had a interesting viewpoints. He did not, and I did like the movie. So we'll see. We'll talk about that. Black Panther is coming up. My boy says he's not really looking forward to that, but we're going to see why and what to expect, and then we're going to flip it. Cause slap, we're going to slap it on the other side. We're going to talk a little NBA. We're going to talk some NFL. What is KD's trade? Can he force his way out, or do you think that he should play his contract out? I don't want to give my answer yet, but he needs to play. We're going to get into the top quarterbacks, me and Phil. We'll talk about that and even have some fun, Phil, and try to pick division leaders. Yeah, see, I put him around and he's not ready for that one. He wasn't ready. I just threw that out there. We're gonna see. We'll see if he's ready for that. But let's get into it, Phil. What do you want to get? First of all, how have you been, bro? I haven't seen you. We text here and there, but I haven't
I've
seen
been good.
you. Good.
Started a new job, new little bit of new career field, and
That's a bet.
it's just the adjustments, a little bit different hours that I'm doing, and then I'm doing a lot more stuff and to what I gotta normally do now, and
Right.
so
But that comes with growth.
yeah, do a little bit of travel, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that there, and it has its perks and it has its benefits.
That comes with anything, like with the good comes a little something that you might not all the way agree with, but it's like, hey, it pays the bills and it means I'm climbing the ladder, whichever way that may be, or
True.
whatever. Some people want to stay here, and that's cool. Hey, to these people, that is fine, staying right there. But then there's some people that just want a little bit more, just want to keep going, keep growing. And you're a grower. You're a shower and a grower, huh? All right, look at my man. Look at my man Phil. So yeah, Phil, what we're going to dive into today? We're going what movie, what series? The Boys, Miss Marvel. Are we diving into Thor, Wakanda? What is it?
Let's get Thor out of the way.
Let's get Thor out the way. I'm surprised at how you felt about this movie, but then again, I'm not because I was listening to I listen to different guys, different, New Rock Stars, Screen Crush, Comics Explained, different guys. And a lot of people, some people didn't like it, some people did. Phil, let you go. Why didn't you like Thor 4, bro?
Well, you know me, I'm
This is
always
too small. This is too small. This ain't gonna work. Okay, sorry.
you know me. I look for the certain details. Okay, so I didn't see enough gore.
That is true.
I felt that Jane shouldn't have been rushed off. There could have been a little bit more character development with her becoming Lady Thor.
Mm. She did just show up like, bam.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I found out and seeing that there were deleted scenes, and you didn't have to add like the whole transformation scene
But
and
you
all
could have
that.
shown, you know.
You could have shown like her, like, oh shit, I feel the power, and then just cut it off.
Oh, so you wanted her to go, the He-Man joke. Is that the one?
Yeah.
I have the power.
Hey,
Yeah.
but then again, these motherfuckers probably would have made an internet meme out of her ass with that shit. They probably were like, when you trying not to bust a nut and you like,
all right.
You know damn well they would have done it.
Nah, somebody would have. Somebody would have got it. What else is that? I mean, like, how'd you feel about Zeus? Because I was actually surprised that. I mean, I like that, in the post credits that he was pissed off, but like I was surprised that Zeus was so like such an a-hole, bruh.
Yeah, he was an asshole, and then like the funny thing about it was Zeus, they kind of turned him into like this whole like Godfather, like. You come to the gods, you disrespect the gods. You know what? My son, he shall bring his wrath and bring respect to the gods.
You have one wish on this day of my daughter's birthday.
You no disrespect the sins of the father.
All right. I mean, what else? But I want you to give me your complete before I go in on my small tangent.
Gore, I'm gonna say this. I'm going back to Gore. He was terrifying.
Yo, the part where he came out the shadows when they
yes.
were telling the story, that was so great.
I felt that I should have saw more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Even like when they were in New Asgard, how he was just popping up from one shadow, how he was just walking up like, ooh, I'm right here. Ooh, I'm right here. That shit was scary. Like low key from a distance, that shit was like, all right. That's what I need.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, piggybacking on the Gore thing, that was my biggest gripe. Because if you follow the comics, whether you've read it or listened to stories or such, you know that Gore, he not only beats Thor, he beats Thor from 3 different timelines and turns himself into a planet. Like, the dude goes ham, son. And I mean, I was trying to judge when they did fight who really would have the upper hand. And most of the time it would be Gore. But it was like you didn't even have to kill Gore. Like, I mean, I guess if Christian Bale didn't want to do a multiple, come back in 8 years to do a part 2 to it somehow, or come back to reprise the character, but it's like, yo, you can't just kill these iconic characters and the first and then the whole way, okay, getting to Eternity was Eternity looked dope.
Yeah, we saw the shit.
But it's like, yo, how is it that all you need was just the Bifrost to get there? I mean, the little that's it. You just need a Stormbreaker or something to open up the it was just like those 2 parts. The way that he went from being, completely ready to destroy people, and then
Heimdall's son.
What about it?
I was like, that caught me off. That caught me off guard.
How long has Heimdall been dead? It was just Ragnarok, right?
No, he died. Well, actually died in Infinity War.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's been a minute. It's been about 6 years.
All right. So he did his procreation beforehand. But I don't know.
That man was all seen. He was clapping cheeks like he was still standing there like.
Bro, it's Idris Elba, bro. It's Idris Elba, bro. Like
that man did look. Heimdall, he was look when he was holding taking care of the Bifrost and shit. This motherfucker was still standing there. He like you see how with his eyes he could like teleport from one part. Like
I know he probably be like, come to
he
the
was
chamber.
doing it like that, bro.
Come, like, yo, come to the chamber. They come up in there. You know what I want. I got you, Heimdall. Don't look me in my eyes. But nah, I mean, overall, like they kill me with these endings sometimes. Though I just don't like the way they changed Babyface so quickly. They were just ready to. He was just ready to kill all the gods, and it's like,
Yeah,
I'm going to spend time with my loved one, and then he's like, I'm touched by that. I'm so touched, and it's like, no, you shouldn't be. Like, you don't have nothing.
like damn, they like really like. And then Lady Sif, they like say, yeah, we just cutting your arm off, motherfucker. We ain't getting you no prosthetic, bro. No 3D print. We not even growing this shit back.
I'm not. I mean, so I did like it overall. I did not. I did not like the gay rock scene joke or whatever that was, with the two dads and they hold a baby over a fire for a month. I mean, a lava, and they. I thought that was pretty unnecessary. Unless that was in the comic book or something, that wasn't needed in my opinion. And then like the little, I don't know. But overall, I love the sheep or the goats or whatever them things were. They was cracking me up. Yeah, that joke was having me. I was rolling watching that. But it's just
That
like,
shit, that was like, what the fuck?
but Hercules and Thor are essentially like the same character. So did they keep?
That's gonna be a matchup. Now,
Did they,
mind you,
you know, Hercules is not going to stay fighting Thor the whole movie.
nah.
You know
But
that.
when that shit starts, you know how that shit usually starts. It usually starts when it's about like a
He
Avengers
always get
meetup, you know.
he get punished at first, and then he gets motivated. Um, I wonder if they're gonna bring back Jane as a Valkyrie at some
I
point.
mean, now she can come back as a Thor and a Valkyrie too.
Well, I mean, if they wanted to keep it, at least close to the comics, because they did have that one scene where she was on the Valkyrie, right? I could have
Yeah.
sworn she had came in on that joke. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I love gore. They said they have a lot more scenes of him killing gods, uh, him mutilating himself. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm not sure. We'll probably never see it. But I don't know. Like, it's a Disney movie. So with that in mind, I don't expect blood and guts. And I don't expect them to walk. They walked a thin line with Doctor Strange, some of the stuff they did in that jump. And so it was just like, all right. So I take it for what it's worth, and I enjoy the effort. And I do understand that they were knocked off a schedule quite savagely, bro. Like they switched that. Doctor Strange is supposed to come out before Spider-Man, bro. Like they
Yeah.
switched everything up. They're like going on, not on the fly, but it's almost like they're going on the fly right now. So it's like, for what they've given, I'm not even mad at. Like, I appreciate the effort and keeping us entertained, because, like, honestly, Black Widow, I try to like it because I don't want to be like so harsh on it. I know that was like the first movie to come out after the pandemic, so I tried to give it like a fair, but it was okay. But like, listen to these last three. Was it Shang-Chi before that? It was like Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor. All four of those were, in my opinion, above average movies. Like, Spider-Man was fucking great. I mean,
Yeah.
that was that hand down is the best. Shang-Chi, I put right there. I like Doctor Strange, but I still feel like I'm missing something out of Doctor Strange. So I will put Thor above Doctor Strange, even though it's really close between the two. And I really did enjoy Doctor Strange, but when that movie ended, I don't know. It's almost her, the way that Wanda stopped going crazy was almost like how Gore they've been telling you that you have seen all the other Wandas with the children, and it took you to actually physically be there and see the fear on the kid's face for you to be like, oh my God, what am I doing? They didn't told you that the whole movie.
Bruh.
They're going to be okay. You didn't see that the whole movie. So it's like they just did that again, but to a slightly lesser extent with gore, because that ending from Doctor Strange, they didn't kill it for me, but it brought it down and just brought your whole motivation just blew me up in your face. Like, there's no way this is how you sympathize. Like, if she really was that big, he would have been like, saw the kids crying and been like, shut up, snap the mom up, like, I'm your mom. Then I'd be like, oh yeah, yeah. But no, she sympathized. I don't know. It was just, it's like the lazy ending. I don't like the lazy endings.
But like I said, Phase 4 it was like that weird ass, just the weird ass, like, oh, it's the bridge to set everything up for Phase 5, the good shit.
And it's like, what's in Phase 5? You know what I'm saying? Every movie better be banging.
Well,
Midnight Sun.
Oh shit, they are at what was it, Hall H for Comic-Con. So that should be what next week?
You think they're gonna bring out a Black Widow too? With look, hey, you already
No. I'm thinking.
with Belova. You could.
I think we're gonna get our. See, they now just got their director for Captain America 4.
You could do team ups. That's all I'm saying. Like, they have the opening.
Oh shit, we get She-Hulk in August? I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, next month, bro. And guess who's gonna be in there? My girl, Jessica Jones. Yo, listen, with the camera. If you have not watched Jessica Jones season 1, go right now.
You ain't gotta tell me, I already seen
it. I know you seen it, Phil. Talking to the people. So that's why I ain't looking at you. I'm looking at the camera. Y'all, if you have not watched Jessica Jones, if you're a woman and you love Marvel, and yo, go watch Jessica Jones season 1. I'm telling you, I don't care what you say. Stay to the last episode. I don't care what you say. I don't care. The pacing is too slow between episode 3. I don't care. You stay there. You watch the damn show. And I'm guaranteeing you, when you get to that last episode, you're going to come back here. You're going to come back here, and you're going to pat me on my back and say, hey, thanks for that. That was a good shout out. That junk was like that. Like, wow. That, I don't want to spoil it in case for the people but listen, check it out. And if you ain't check it out by the next time me and Phil get on here and talk about it, too bad. But yeah, Phil. So, I mean, where do you think Thor goes from here? I mean, him and Hercules team up. Do we get Beta Ray Bill at some point? Jesus, can he be in Guardians of the Galaxy or something? Like, where is he? He's out there, Phil. We saw a statue of him. He's there. Yeah. He's there, Phil. So where is he?
But remember, if you go back to that was why, like, Avengers World's Mightiest Heroes, that the cartoon series, not the other one, but the one that came out beforehand. Mm-hmm. They introduced Beta Ray right around the time they were dealing with Kang.
They need to bring if they bring Beta Ray Bill in, you can Thor doesn't have to go anywhere for a while. Like, you can 6 Thor movies. I'm telling you, this dude, there's so much story. There's so many characters. Magog, you even got Mangog out. Like, so many different people for him to fight. And I'm sorry, but since we got all these realms, there needs to be something where the realm of hell, where those people come back. I would love to see Thor face off against all his old Dormammu, the big red guy from Ragnarok.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see them fight bigger threats. It's always like one on one. No, I'm sorry, but I have this issue with
Oh
them.
no, bro, I feel you. Like I'm at the point where
Let me just put this out real quick, Phil, and you piggyback on this too. I'm at the point where I'm a little annoyed now. There's like 15 superheroes in New York. Why haven't we had crossovers? Why, Phil? It's starting to annoy me. Okay, go ahead. That's what I just want to get out. That
I was
annoys me.
gonna say, I was gonna get off with the yo, what the fuck is Mephisto? Where
Yeah,
is Mephisto at?
it's like they're purposely trying not to give certain things. I think some people be spoiling stuff, like people who break news, and I think Kevin Feige be like, "Oh yeah, you think you know this? Okay, I'm gonna switch this up. You don't know nothing, Jack." That's what I would do
I
if you
don't
think
know.
my whole slate and everything. Um, so since we're stuck, we're gonna stick to the Marvel side before we dive into the boys. How did you feel about this latest episode of Miss Marvel?
Uh it was it was a solid ending. I mean, it wasn't nothing like too amazing, but again, this was like an origin story. Origin stories is not gonna really wow you all the time.
Right.
Now, did it kind of drag on? Like, and me and you talked about it, like the whole flashback and stuff. Yeah, that would have
It
passed up.
didn't need to
That
be
did
that
get me.
long.
I was like, you could have just did one whole episode and that was it. We went into 2 whole damn episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like for episode 5, that was anticlimactic. There was a beautiful ending with the mom and the
Yeah,
that was nice. But I was still like, there has to be like a little bit more to the episode, right? And then it's like, boom, in the episode. I'm like, hold on, wait. Y'all just gave me 40 minutes of me watching her back in time trying to solve her grandmother's mysteries. Like, ah, I mean, during this episode though, they had I love the part where she finally embiggened and
yeah.
had her, her size, and I was happy for it. The show did a really good job of um showing representation to the Pakistani culture, the music, the artwork. Um, I really enjoyed that. But yeah, you're right. I want to say between episodes, I don't want to say 3 and 5 or 4 and 5. It really like slow, and it was like they were spoon feeding us. When it's like, I get it's an origin story, but give me more to like hang on. Like, I feel like I haven't even had the appetizer yet. It was like, but this episode really made up for it. And I did have an issue with her not really having a true enemy. It was just like she was the Noor people was trying to clandestine, trying to get back to the Noor
Well,
dimension. To
that was
kill
something that was with
whatever.
that was she really didn't have like an enemy like really
Right.
starting off. Like even in the comics, I'm trying to remember. And if I'm wrong, let me know.
What you think
But
of Cameron? You think he gonna show back up as a future villain or something? Like,
I don't think he. I think
he
he shows up more as an ally.
oh, I forgot. That is right. He did
Yeah,
turn into a good guy. So was that the nega bands or what? What you think? And if you do have the nega bands, how does Captain Marvel not have the nega band on her wrist when she came back? So they got to explain that, right? She just
I think
completely.
what's going to be wild. I think it's going to be right into that weird cut where it's when they watch the. It's going to jump. We're going to have that one scene that we had on that post credit right there. It's going to be right in the Marvels.
Yeah, but I mean, because she's going to run downstairs and her parents are going to be like, who are you? And we need to find your daughter. Like, but My thing was,
I
okay.
swear, if I don't see fucking Blue Marvel, we gonna be having violence up in this bitch.
Oh no, they got to introduce him in this, right? Like, come on. I mean, you can't have the Marvels and not bring in the Blue Marvel. Like, what are you waiting on?
Yeah, you gotta bring him in. It's past due.
I mean, I think the series in whole, it wasn't for my age group of 31.
Yeah, this was more. This was more for like your age group,
Younger.
going from like age. Should I say from what age?
10 to
8
6,
to I say from 8 to what?
18 is 21.
I say about 21.
So, that's cool.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed what it was. It was cool, but it did have like those semi-slow drag out moments where it was like, yo, I want more because I'm interested in this character. I want more. Like, give me more of what I want, like. So I'm very interested in seeing where this is going to take her. Obviously, it's going to take her somewhere off world. But where, and was Captain Marvel in the middle of a fight? Because
or is it going to be in the what was it?
Showing up?
What was it, the negative front? What was it, negative?
In the north, but the north, wouldn't that be the north dimension?
And that's what I'm saying. I should see Blue Marvel popping up because that motherfucker knows all about them fucking dimensions and shit.
Yeah, I would love to see him, man. I would like to see who's gonna play him. And I'm really looking forward to She-Hulk and Jessica Jones and possibly Daredevil and whoever else cameos we get. It'll be nice to see a couple of the old, because we saw that building that She-Hulk's going to be in this series.
Oh,
that's where the what's DOD? Who was the name?
Shit! Because it's for Sword.
No, but I mean that building. It was in Miss Marvel. It's going to be in She-Hulk too. That's like where all the, I guess, the powered people are, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think it's called the Cube or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Captain Marvel looked skinnier to me. I don't know if you noticed that. She looked slim.
Sorta. So.
Something about her looked different. I don't know what it was. Something about her looked a little different. But I can't wait to see where the Marvels go. Next year is gonna be some crazy movies, bro. Like, I don't think we're not giving it the right amount of due. Like, you got the Marvels, you got Guardians of the Galaxy, you got who else is coming out next year? Ant-Man. It's gonna be a nasty next year.
Boy, gonna get his ass beat.
So let's hit this one before we go to my jump. What you think, Phil, about the part 2, the complete part 1?
Well, part 1, were you really running up that hill? Did you make a deal with God
to switch places? I'm not sure.
I'm
gonna be honest with you. I really like the I really did like the oh, you know what I just realized I could do? I really did like the series. It's probably my favorite one, to be honest. Hold up. Can you hear that? Can you hear that music, Phil?
Yeah.
Cool. I can have me a little background music while we
you been putting on that
shit. Yeah, a little background music. I'm gonna find some cool ones, but that's the one I got right now. All right. So, anyways, but yeah, man, like, who was I talking about? I was talking about Stranger Things. I really like Stranger Things. It's my favorite one. I'm very upset that they killed my man, who was the Eddie.
Eddie Munson. I'm gonna be real.
Favorite new character.
He was my he was my favorite, and
I'm gonna be honest.
Watching Dustin happen to watch this man get picked apart by them bats, it was sad. That was a sad moment for him. And I really did feel sorry for Eddie because Eddie was trying. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck around this time. I'm gonna graduate. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna do the right thing, start fresh. That's all that motherfucker wanted to do. Nah, you know what happens to this motherfucker? That motherfucker, he had black man. He had some bad luck like a damn black man, bro.
I have one critique. If you wanted me to take this serious, this whole thing serious, you would stop killing characters that you either just brought in or who are ancillary characters, like non-important characters. You had my heartstrings when you killed the redhead girl, and then you repaired the heartstrings by bringing her back in a way. Like, now she may still be, in a sense, brain dead or whatever you want to, whatever.
Okay, thank you. All right. So I'm not the only one that thinks that. Yeah, she brain dead.
When she went into her mind, there was nothing there. She has no spirit. Like, I think that she's a part of Vecna, but her body is still there. Now, this is what I would love to see. If you want to bring it home and you really want to pull people's heartstrings, you got two people you can pull from. You can pull from the one, what's his name, Will or Mike? Which one's the one that's closet?
Will.
You got Will, who always feels Vecna, and then you still got the body laying there of the girl. How brutal would it be, or how would it pull people's heartstrings if Vecna takes over their body and he's the
Vecna
one?
and Max's body would be
right, Max or Will, because Will is the one that was already trapped there, and Will is the one that's coming after them or killing. But somebody has to die, Phil. Like, that's my thing.
All right, so I was right. Okay, so I had it done right. I said I already knew who's gonna die, and I said, well, first thing,
it should have been the girl.
No, who's the motherfucker I couldn't stand?
The girl.
No. The basketball player.
Oh, well, forget. No, I'm talking about as far as the group. I'm talking
about out of the group. I knew Max was gonna get. She was gonna get her guy,
but she didn't, because she kind of brought her back, Phil. They should have left it like that without her trying to bring her back.
I think what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna realize Max is really dead. So Vecna taking.
What happens when you have a body just left open, Phil? Spirits try to take over that host. That's in every spiritual, every type of demonic. Her body is laying there, life with nothing in it.
Vecna gonna take that bitch.
And if you turn around and Vecna and she kills the black dude, or she starts going, people are going to be at the house like this, because now they got to kill their friend, or she kills them, and ain't no running up the hill going to save you this time. I don't know how they're going to do this. Do they somehow save everybody, bring them back from Vecna by killing them? Like, or are they gone?
We're way past that. We can't even get to that. It's done.
I just want Eddie to come back. That's it.
I know.
I just don't.
And I really felt bad for Eddie's uncle.
Yeah, at the end, that was. She just dropped that on him too. Like, I mean, he just dropped that on him kind of harshly. Like, yeah, I was there when he perished. I'm like, oh, dang, you didn't even like warm him up for this. Just drop him. I think this is going to affect him very hard, though.
Who? Dustin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Lucas is more. I think he's gotten affected by. I mean, shit, that was his girl. She gonna snap, crackle, pop.
Does 11 have to die?
The Chris Brown pop, lock it, and drop it.
Does 11 have to die, Phil?
Yes.
Or does she have to be the one to go into the upside down to close it? It's one of the two. She has to be a sacrifice, right?
Might not even have to be that way, because remember. Well, then again, everything that has a beginning has an end. And every time we've heard this term, your protagonist usually dies.
Like she would have to. She's the one that started the. When they show her, she's the one that created this in a sense.
She's gonna have to end this.
She's gonna have to be.
So sometime, because let's go back. I mean, I know this different subject. I mean, different movie, but well, we go and look at the Matrix trilogy. Neo had to die.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about the fourth one, man. I'm talking about the first three.
All right? I like that fourth one, but I watched that fourth one twice. And after I watched it the second time, I was like, okay. It's okay.
I was like, I get it. If you're open and trying to like, if you go with a fifth one and say we're done after that, and you make sure everything has been okay, we close this door. We close this door. We close that door. The end. Okay, I can go back with that. I can rock with that fifth move. But going with season 5 with Stranger Things, I think it really is gonna center around Will. I think Will's gonna end up growing a pair and be like, fuck this shit. We're gonna do this.
It's either that or Will is gonna be. He has some connection to Vecna. It's just what.
Yeah. The motherfucker said, I know what this motherfucker like. I know what this motherfucker like to listen to. This motherfucker.
Maybe.
I said, hold on, what this motherfucker Vecna eating? What do they got good over in the upside down world, man? What they got?
They got the Burger King.
Them old ass upside down McDoubles. Oh shit. Remember, food is kind of shitty now, but food was good back then. Shit.
Eating good. Hey, I don't know if you're familiar with this. Have you watched this show on Netflix, this movie?
I have not watched Spiderhead yet. I have not. You gotta give me my chance.
You gotta check that out. All right, let's get to this boys finale, yo. That's Jurassic Park. You see Jurassic Park? We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. No, we gotta talk about that. What you think about this jump, bro? The last.
Yo. Whoo! The whole season. I'm not going to talk about episode 1.
So, oh well. No, we don't got to. I'm just saying, like.
No. I'm just saying, but
in totality, it's like you want to see Homelander die, but he makes the show, bro. Like you can't just kill off Homelander. You just can't do it just yet. Like he is the show. Like I enjoy watching him and hating him. I love his character. I love the guy who plays him from Banshee.
Anthony Starr.
Yeah, he was in this show called Banshee.
I remember him. Yeah, it was wild.
I didn't even know
him and Carl Urban. You remember Xena?
Yeah, I remember Warrior Prince.
Okay, you know they both used to play on there back when they were young as shit.
Well,
yes.
I enjoyed this season, and I'm very happy that they killed that little small guy, the termite.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad they killed him.
Bro, I got mentally disturbed off that shit, bro. I was like, nah, but that motherfucker gotta die.
I wish they killed Love Sausage. I'm tired of him too.
He got barbecued,
bruh. Like the jump. No, I'm talking about like the season was crazy. I do want to know, like, is the girl who pops heads, is she gonna pop Robert Singer's head to be the president? And where is the dude that was running everything before? Her dad.
Oh, Stan? Stan said, fuck y'all.
Nah, I think this might be a part of the plan.
Hey, yo, Stan was like, fuck y'all.
What you think will happen with his son? You think he gets redeemed, or he becomes another Homelander, or he becomes the new Soldier Boy?
Now, Soldier Boy had a different fate in the comics. I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think the son could be, because he wears a lot of the same colors?
Could be interesting to see that.
We gotta see, bro. They are reportedly they're gonna be shooting next season, next month. So hopefully next year, around the same time, we get the last season. I don't know if it'll be the last season, but the next season. Do you think that Butcher will become a full-time superhero? Will he take the actual V, or you think he gonna die?
Well, he gonna die, but as Butcher says, scorch earth.
Yeah, I can't wait for season 5. Can't wait to see that. We're going to flip it real quick, Phil. What you think about the trade request by Mr. Kevin Durant?
That nigga, Nets think they can try to get the whole enchilada for him. That shit ain't happening. I'm sorry. We can keep talking that he's gonna get this, he's gonna get that, but real talk, his ass is staying put.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he just signed a 4-year extension last year that kicks in this year, and it's like, what makes you think that you should just be able to exit stage right because you don't want you you have a mob there, bro? Like, play with the team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but they didn't show too much respect for Steve Nash when he came in, and the whole Kyrie Irving thing, the whole Ben Simmons back and his issues. You know, is he gonna play? I mean, they got 76ers loading up. I mean, whenever they bring back Harden, but they got House Jr. and who else they just pick up? The Celtics picked up Brogdon. I'm just like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? I think they just picked up somebody else too. Like, do you think that the Lakers will get this trade done with Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving?
I would like for them to do it. I'd like for them to get it done, but it's all going to depend on how the Nets want to fucking move. That's it.
I just don't want. No offense. I like Russ anywhere else, just not on my team. I don't know why they moved him from the Wizards. I thought he was a good fit there. They moved him out of the Wizards, maybe to create cap space because he does take a lot on the cap. But I don't know, yo. Like, it's crazy how the times change. Where like guys would barely change teams, and now they just bounce around so they can get championships. Which is why I have a respect for Lillard for staying put and trying to win a ship at Portland, even though we all know that ain't going to happen. They ain't going to win. But it is what it is, yo. Phil, you are the guy that's over there working on a quarterback list, eh?
Oh, it's already been released.
It's been released. Give me from the 32 to 1, Phil.
1 second. Cause I'm gonna have to really put somebody in check real quick.
Boy, put in check. Let's see how that. No. Nobody cares where. So they got it. Looking at NBC Sports, they have it like this. Davis Mills is 32. Jared Goff is 31. Daniel Jones is 30. Mitch Trubisky is 29. Tua is 28. Zach Wilson's 27. Trey Lance is 26. Jameis Winston is 25. Marcus Mariota is 24. Trevor Lawrence, 23. Justin Fields is 22. Carson Wentz is 21. 20, Jalen Hurts. 19, Jimmy Garoppolo. 18, Baker Mayfield. 17, Ryan Tannehill. 16, Matt Ryan. 15, Mac Jones. Wow. Okay. Over Matt Ryan, though? I mean, Kirk Cousins, 14. Deshaun Watson, 13. Dak, 12. Kyler, 11. Derek Carr, 10. Russell Wilson, 9. Lamar Jackson, 8. Stafford, 7. Joe Burrow, 6. Justin Herbert, 5. Aaron Rodgers, 4. Josh Allen, 3. Tom Brady, 2. Patrick Mahomes, 1. I do not agree that Josh Allen should be ahead of Aaron Rodgers. No. I think it needs to be flipped. I'm sorry. Say what you want about the old man, but the dude is a beast. You're not going to just...
Okay, fuck this shit, cause
what would make you think that what would make them put Josh Allen over Aaron Rodgers winning back-to-back MVPs, bro? Like, are they crazy?
See,
they put Lamar Jackson in front of Russell Wilson. Come on now. Come on.
I only got all right. So I'm gonna give you mine.
Let me hear it.
All right. See, I added in the two. I'm gonna explain this to a lot of folks because you do have some quarterback controversies going on with a few of the teams in the league. Steelers, we don't know if Mitchell Trubisky is definitely going to be the quarterback. Okay. When we have Atlanta, we don't know if Desmond Ridder is going to try to beat out Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota, I've seen him up close where, you know, he looks a little off at times. Carolina, you see that shit show for quarterback battle. Then you also have San Francisco. We don't know exactly who's going to be that quarterback. So, with that being said, this list goes from 1 to 36. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. At 36, I have Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. At 35, I have Atlanta's Desmond Ridder. 34, I'm going to just tell you this. Drew Lock is ass, okay? Y'all need to know Drew Lock is ass. So he can do his little dancing and shit, rap on the sideline, but the motherfucker be like, oh, fuck, I just threw that. At 33, I got the broken down car, Sam Darnold. At 32, we got Mitch Trubisky. At 31, I have Marcus Mariota. At 30, I have Zach Wilson. At 29, I have Trevor Lawrence. 28, I have Davis Mills. Now, people are wondering, why do you have Davis Mills that high? Davis Mills didn't have shit. Nobody didn't expect Davis Mills to be even starting at quarterback. Man went out there and did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't just put anybody out there that high after
he said that. 28.
Because look, let's see. Davis Mills, what? He came in, played 13 games.
Still, we get it.
16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Yeah. It's not bad. Better than fucking Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, shit. Terrible. He was washed. Football Jesus? Shit. He needed exorcism.
Urban Meyer also contributed to that.
All right.
Yeah.
So at 27, we got Daniel Jones. 26, I have Trey Lance. 25, I have Baker Mayfield. At 24, I have Justin Fields. 23, I have Jared Goff. At 22, I have Tua Tagovailoa. At 21, I have Jimmy Garoppolo. Some kind, you see where it's starting to come in similarity to where what Pro Football Talk has theirs.
You talking about what I just did?
Yeah, NBC Sports. Yeah. Mm-hmm. At 20, I have Ryan Tannehill. Motherfucker, you had AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and you couldn't get shit done.
Julio wasn't really available.
Even when he was available, the motherfucker still couldn't get shit done.
Yeah, he couldn't.
19, I have Carson Wentz. At 18, I have Jameis Winston. Before Jameis Winston got hurt, Jameis Winston was fucking shit up. And he was looking good out there.
Sean Payton's gone. We'll see.
But it's the same offense.
I'm just saying.
At 17, I have Mac Jones. At 16, I have Matt Ryan. Mm-hmm. At 15, I have Kirk Cousins. At 14, I have Jalen Hurts. At 13, I have Deshaun Watson. At 12, I have Justin Herbert. At 11, I have Derek Carr. At 10, I have Dak Prescott. 9, Kyler Murray.
Hold on. Go back. Hold on. Pause. Go back. You said Justin Herbert was what number?
12.
And who is 11?
Carr. Now, Justin Herbert had.
I will give you.
Hold on.
I will give you that because
I'm gonna explain this shit. I'm gonna explain this.
I like Herbert.
Herbert has not been able to take. Now, that motherfucker don't take no blame. Justin Herbert got 2 of the best wide receivers. He was getting something out of Guyton, and then you got one of the best running backs in the NFL with Austin Eckler. You throwing about 5,000 yards and shit, 40 plus about nearly 40 touchdowns, and you still can't get to the fucking playoffs? You lost to the fucking Houston Texans. You threw in the 3-man coverage. Ray Charles could see that fucking shit happening. You threw a pick 6 that cost you. I'm gonna tell you, that's what sealed the deal on their season. When he threw that pick 6 on 1st and 10, didn't need to do it. You were down by 1 score. Actually, you could have came back. It was 28-34. You could have came back and won that game with 3 minutes to go in the game. But no, I see Jared Cook. I'm gonna throw. Oh, that's 1 defender. That's 2 defenders. That's a 3rd one. First off, that shit wasn't even on target. He has more bad throws than Derek Carr.
Okay.
Holy shit, it's scary.
That's your point.
Now, Art, you know how I am with Derek Carr. You know I'd be like, fuck this motherfucker. I had to look at numbers, I had to compile it, and when it comes to the accuracy and shit, Derek Carr had him beat.
All right, go ahead.
You know how I am with that. Everybody knows how I am with that motherfucker.
All right, you was at 9, I think.
Okay, 9, I got Kyler Murray. At 8, I got Lamar Jackson. At 7, I have Russell Wilson. I don't know who put Lamar Jackson in front of what they had in front of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, they was snorting meth.
They tripping.
You better leave that crack alone, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
At 6, I have Tom Brady. Now, you might not like this one. At 5, I have Aaron Rodgers. At 4, I have Matthew Stafford. At 3, I got Joe Burrow.
I like Joe, though.
At 2, I got... Now, between these last 2, this is your number 1. It's your number 2, and this is your number 1 quarterback. Now, he probably gonna be like, I swear to God, if Josh Allen's number 1, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Number 2 is Josh Allen. Number 1 is Patrick Mahomes. It's a controversial list.
I like Josh. I don't think that Josh got Aaron.
So Aaron's done some
bad, dude.
Aaron Rodgers couldn't even.
I get why you dropped back because he lost weapons, and he lost. I know he can work without weapons, but he lost. You can't just downplay losing Adams. That's a huge loss.
It's not even that. It's just. It's not when he lost the weapons because I've seen him play without his top targets. The thing of it is, every fucking time it comes down to the playoffs, you haven't been able to be fucking consistent. I mean, yeah, you get to the playoff, that's consistent, but to the big show that we need you, a Super Bowl, you can't do it. You can't. It's like your girl was asking you to come on, hit the spot, pop the cherry. Oh, wait, you fell short, Aaron. You fell short, Aaron.
As far, I mean, if we talking about full playoffs, he'd be loafing on he'd be loafing in the playoffs. I don't know what his deal is there, but that's a cool list, I wasn't arguing. I'm just saying, just saying. And to finish this off, Phil, let me just ask you, if you had to pick who would be the winner of the AFC East between the Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, who do you have winning that division?
Oh, bro, I got the Bills winning that division.
All right. If you say the AFC North, the Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and Ravens. Bengals. You got AFC South. We're talking about Tennessee, Colts, Texans.
I'm going to go Colts.
Oh, you got the Titans falling back. They did lose AJ Brown and stuff. That's
why I said I'm gonna go Colts. Yeah, they really didn't recover at wide receiver like in free agency, so that left like a foul taste with me looking at them going forward. And I know you're ready for the West.
The West is
interesting.
The West
and I'm gonna say this.
It's very tight this year, and I'm not sure that Kansas City walks out of here with the number 1 spot. I'm gonna be honest. I think this might be a year where they come in at number 5 or 6, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, because I think one of these other teams get them. What you think?
Say that one more time.
I think one of these other teams beats Kansas City out this year for the division lead. It's too much talent that came in there. They was already struggling with these guys. They lost Hill. I mean, they got a couple of guys, but it's hard to replace that unless they're going to really open up.
That was a guy that they lost two. They lost some key guys. Yeah, and so they lost Robinson. And I noticed when they lost Sammy Watkins from this past season, it showed because McCole Hardman could not step up as number 2.
Well, because he's not some guys are just not great. Like, I don't want to maybe route runners or space creators. He's just a speed guy. And so I want to see if, because they don't have Hill, where they have to spread the field out a little bit more, call less, big plays down the field. So we'll see. I'm curious. I like Mahomes, but I think this will be his most challenging year. So who you got, Phil?
You know what? I hate to say it, I'm actually going to give Kansas City that division because for some odd fucking reason, they find a way.
They do. Yeah, special quarterback. You got the NFC East. That consists of the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Washington Commanders. They don't even got the Washington Commanders on here. It just says Washington.
I'm actually going to give the Eagles.
I thought the Eagles. NFC North with the Packers, Vikings, and I do say that because they never have repeating division leaders, and I don't think the Redskins will win. I think the Cowboys would be decent, but they might loaf off at the end. And the Giants The Giants always are like they can be an in between team. They'll be probably like 8-7. I mean 8-9 or something like that. 9-10, who knows? 7-10, something like that. NFC North: Packers, Vikings, Bears, and Lions. Who you got?
I'm still gonna go with Green Bay. They got my boy Trey Watson, younger brother. And kid can play. Christian Watson. You talking about another wide receiver that can open up the field and get open and shit? Kind of like how Adams did. It's gonna be all right. They'll be able to hold over the division.
We got the NFC South: Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons, and the Carolina Panthers.
Still gonna be Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa should come strong out of there. And last but not least, the NFC
Rams.
You got the Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seattle Seahawks. He went with the Rams. Boom. That's that for y'all right in your nose. Phil, what you got coming up on Phil John on the Twitter, on the podcast, on the anything?
Oh, Welly, we are about to jump in next week. Will be the start for a couple teams for training camp. And then, after that, the Raiders will be getting prepared for the Hall of Fame game. We got a few things we're going to dive into. We still continue to dive into the roster. As I already stated the other night, the Raiders are confident and comfortable with who they have on that D line, especially at the interior spot for D tackle. They have said that they are not going to be pursuing Ndamukong Suh. Everybody is bitching and crying. Why they won't get that? Why do you need an age-old veteran? Okay? Give the young blood a chance. See where they're at. And I guess that they were a little bit concerned if they were going to be able to pick up Patrick Graham's defensive playbook. And so far, they've been able to pick it up. They understand it. They comprehend. It's complex. We get it. And if you can understand the stunts and what you need to do, that's what they want to know. And so far, it looks like they're happy and satisfied with what they have with this D-line. It's going to be interesting for the Raiders.
Awesome. And before I let you go, because I saw your face, and I had the same expression when I left the movie theater. I want to go. Phil, miss me. I didn't think it was really good. I love seeing everybody together. I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the dinosaurs. It's always like the same thing. Like the T-Rex teams up with the other beast to beat the big beast, or it's like the T-Rex fights the big monster to see who reigns supreme. And how did all of these dinosaurs become loose all over the world? I don't even know if that was really ever explained. It was ridiculous. I didn't. It was quite ridiculous. I did not enjoy any of it. I did. Oh, I did like some of the visuals. I did like them showing the actual dinosaurs with feathers on them. Since like recent studies have shown that they have feathers on them, so that was cool. But I didn't really like the story at all. And then the mother. What story were they trying to tell with the whole mom not needing a man to get pregnant? And like when that happened, I was just like,
what?
Right. It lost me there, and it never really found me since. What you think?
I'm just glad it's done.
Yeah.
Some things should have came to an end.
I hope they don't do no more. But you know how it is. Give it a few years, they'll bring out another one.
I swear to God, we better not get Fast and the Furious meets Jurassic World.
Yeah, like at this
we're
point,
gonna be driving the T-Rex.
Right. Yo, like
damn T-Rex jumping up and saying, Toretto!
I did not
Wait. The family.
They tried to play homage to like the old movies with the one that the face opens up like and I mean it just missed. It missed. I really just was lost when they had that the girl had herself or had the and then the CGI face on the younger. I just wasn't good, wasn't good, but it is what it is. Um, so yeah, man, y'all look, we are back. I am back. Want to get back on a good schedule. Start doing more podcasts, more movie reviews. Where like, yeah, we gotta get into there. Phil, you got to go watch Spiderhead. Come on now. What
All
you
right,
waiting?
all right, all right, all right, all right.
You ever watched the girl from Dark Side of the Moon or whatever that movie's called on Netflix? The Girl on the Moon and the Dark on the Side, and
Mm.
it's a good movie. You should check that out too. But we got a lot of stuff. I had to do some stuff, and we're gonna be doing some NFL updates and tapping into Phil's knowledge. So, man, we're gonna figure out. I know your busy schedule, Phil, but we will figure it out. And we'll catch up very soon. Guys, y'all be safe. Y'all have a good night. And y'all know what to do. Smoke.